We're continuing to track an increase in measles that's happening on the U.S. continent. Joining us now to make sense of it and what we need to know is Dr. Sarah Kimball, the state epidemiologist. Aloha and good morning, Dr. Kimball. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on the show today.
So what's happening right now with measles?
So unfortunately, we are seeing an increase in measles throughout the United States. Fortunately, not in Hawaii yet, but we track this very carefully because what's going on in the mainland can impact us. Right now, CDC is reporting as of March 7th, 45 cases in the U.S. this year so far in 17 different states.
Very concerned. We've seen measles outbreaks throughout the world. I think in 2019 there was one in Samoa. Governor Josh Green went to go help with that. Right now, the risk level in Hawaii with measles, what do you estimate that is?
As I said, we don't currently have any recent cases reported here, but measles is just a plane ride away. We have a lot of people who travel, people who come to our beautiful state to visit us. So there is fortunately a way, though, to protect yourself, which is vaccine. So getting vaccinated is really important, especially as we see this uptick in measles throughout the U.S.
We've covered different ways to protect yourself from respiratory viruses like COVID, influenza, masking, social distancing. Are those effective against measles because it's such a contagious virus? Correct?
Measles is incredibly contagious. It is more contagious than COVID-19, even with the latest variants. So if you have a person infectious with measles in a room, if you had 10 unvaccinated people around them, 9 out of those 10 would get infected with measles.
Wow.
And even after a person's left the room, you can still contract measles up to 2 hours after they've left the room just from the particles floating in the air.
We've seen an increase in vaccine hesitancy over the last few years or so. Can you talk a little bit about the vaccine and the history of it? Because this vaccine has been around for a while now.
Yes, unfortunately, we do have a lot of people with a lot more questions about vaccines these days. I think there's a couple things that are important to realize about measles. One is that the vaccine for measles is safe and incredibly effective at preventing you from catching measles. So this isn't just to reduce the severity of the disease, it's you don't catch it at all. So if you've been vaccinated with 2 doses of vaccine for measles, that's 97% effective against getting measles. Also, I think people may not realize how severe measles can be. So 1 in 5 unvaccinated people who get measles end up in the hospital. Measles can also cause brain swelling, which can lead to brain damage. So it can be quite serious.
Is this more serious for younger patients?
Particularly for infants, for young and unvaccinated children, and for those who have immune compromise.
And finally, what does DOH recommend to the public right now?
So we do have a safe and effective vaccine that's been around for decades. We strongly recommend getting your routine childhood vaccinations that will protect you against measles.
All right, state epidemiologist Dr. Sarah Kimball, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.